No matter where you fall in the debate, there's no denying LeBron James is one of the best players to ever live. But what's the best part of his game? Is it his speed? Because at 6'8", 260 pounds, Bron can run the court like a guard. Or maybe it's his strength. Strength that allows him to take contact in the chest and still finish at the rim. Nah, LeBron's greatest strength is his IQ. The way he sees the floor, the precision of his passing, and his decision making are what put him at the top of the league every year. And even as his athleticism declines, LeBron still remains at the peak because his mind stays sharper than a number 2 pencil. So with that being said, let's see if we can recreate LeBron in NBA 2K22. As a matter of fact, let's take it back a year to when the Lakers won a championship. I'm Team Tommy, this is ISO T, and let's see if we can make a LeBron from the bubble. So for starters, let's put him at small forward and let's change that number to 23. You can try to put him at point guard, but if you do so, the weight will not match up. Now Bron used to be listed at 6'8", but he's listed at 6'9" now. Either way, we're going to put him at 6'7". 6'8" doesn't take away that much from 6'7", but it's definitely a difference that you'll be able to feel. And 6'7" just gives us an extra speed boost. Go 240 with the weight, because LeBron has toned down in his Laker days. And let's give him a 7-foot wingspan. Now this part is very important. You have to make his body compact in order to get any slash and takeover. Make him bigger, and for whatever reason, all that goes away. Now let's jump into the builder. Now the finishing badges we want to focus on here are Fearless Finisher, Limitless Takeoff, Pro Touch, and Posterizer. But for right now, leave the close shot alone. Driving layup is going to be higher than his driving dunk, and that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm 36!
So put that at a 90. 84 driving dunk is very important because that's the overall you need in order to unlock the LeBron James dunk packages. And now I can't remember the last time LeBron dunked off vert, so leave his standard dunk alone. And because this is a back you down, lull you to sleep point guard type LeBron, we're going to put the post control at 78. It's going to give us gold limitless takeoff, Hall of Fame Pro Touch, and silver posterizer. Again, this is a little bit of an older LeBron, so he's not going to be posterizing people the way he was back in Miami or Cleveland. Now the shooting badges we want to focus on are Fade Ace for LeBron's post fadeaways and Spot Out Limitless for his logo threes. So give him an 88 mid-range shot, an 82 three ball, and an 85 free throw. That's going to give us 27 shooting badges, Hall of Fame Fade Ace, and gold limitless. Now the playmaking badges we need for this build are Floor General, Post Playmaker, and Needle Threader. And here's where I got pissed. So Hall of Fame Floor General requires 98 pass accuracy. This build maxes out at 97 pass accuracy. So rather than torture yourself, just drop that down to a 90. Max out the ball handling and max out the speed with the ball. That's going to give us 25 playmaking badges with gold Floor General, gold Post Playmaker, and gold Needle Threader. Now again, this is an older LeBron. He's not going to be locking people down like he was in Miami or Cleveland. So the main defensive badge we want to focus on here is chase down, because you cannot have a LeBron build without it. The interior D is going to be a 50, so don't go in the paint. Perimeter D is an 80, put the steals to a 60, put the block at an 80, and when you put defensive rebounding to 73, it'll automatically change the offensive rebounding to 43. And that gives us 14 defensive badges and access to silver ankle braces, silver clamps, and gold chase down. Drop down to the physicals, max the speed, max the excel. You won't be that fast. Sacrifices must be made, and this is where they're made at. A 70 strength should be more than enough to handle anybody you come up against online. Keep the vertical at a 64, and put the stamina at a 90. Now let's go all the way back up to the top. Here we're going to max out the rest of shot close to take the badges from 20 to 23. Because somewhere in between 21 and 23, it unlocks the slash and takeovers. Now, again, I tried to replicate LeBron from the bubble, who was more of a point guard. So I gave him a rating boost takeover and a finishing moves takeover. And with this build, you're going to want to play a little bit more in the post, which is why you have that post control and why you have that strength up a little bit more. Finalize it, and there you have it. A two-way playmaking mid-range maestro. And before we wrap up the video, there's nothing that bothers me more than when people recreate players without the jump shots to match. Like, if you're gonna do it, then go all the way with it. And in order for you to do that, all you gotta do is go check out my LeBron James jump shot fix video. Let me know what you think about the build in the comments down below. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, stay real and just chill.